afternoon. What a beautiful day. My name is Cheryl Wizenand, and I'm a commissioner with the Iowa Commission on the Status of Women, and I'm here to welcome all of us today to the Right Women Back into History Essay Contest winners. I welcome the students, their teachers, and the families, and more importantly, the essay subjects that we're going to discuss today, as well as our event partners and volunteer judges, all of whom shown up for the 31st annual Right Women Back into History Essay Contest and Award Ceremony. Without a doubt, we're extremely pleased to introduce the Governor of the state of Iowa, Governor Terry Branstad, has joined us today. Also among our very distinguished guests, we have San Wong, who is the Director of the Iowa Department of Human Rights. We have Mr. Brad Buck, who is the Director of the Iowa Department of Education. Susan Clare, who is the Director of the State Historical Museum and Administrator of the State Historical Society of Iowa. We also have Mary County, who is the Director of the Department of Cultural Affairs, and Laura Lee Crystal, Director of Programs at Women in Science and Engineering at Iowa State University. We'd like to also take this moment, if there are other officials in the audience that we may have missed, please stand now and be recognized. I guess they're all on the stage, so thank you very much. We do want to say a special thank you to the judges of this contest, some who are with us today. Would you please join me again in thanking Laura Lee Crystal, Addie Rasmussen, Ann Ploggy, Millie Fries, Monica Stone, Sarah Mouch, Stephanie Wager, Sylvia Peterson, Brittany Fredrickson, and Lori Schraderbacher. This certainly could never have been possible, nor would our winners be sitting here without their hard work and dedication to make this happen. Would the judges be recognized? I am most pleased at this time to introduce Director of the Iowa Department of Education, Brad Buck.
Well, good afternoon. The Iowa Department of Education is proud to have been a sponsor of this essay contest since it started in 1985. So it's with pride that I welcome all of you to the 31st annual celebration. We're pleased that this contest has given you an opportunity to learn about at least one more woman from history, while at the same time letting you experience the joy of expressing yourself via written form. The theme of this year's contest was weaving the stories of women's lives. We're honored to have Governor Terry Branstad here today to celebrate with us. Governor Branstad was born, raised, and educated in Iowa. A native of Leland, Branstad was elected to the Iowa House in 1972, 74, and 76, and elected as Iowa's Lieutenant Governor in 1978. Branstad was Iowa's longest-serving governor from 1983 to 99. As the state's chief executive, he weathered some of Iowa's worst economic turmoil, the farm crisis of the 80s, while helping lead the state's resurgence to a booming economy in the 90s. Following his 4 terms as governor, Branstad went on to serve as president of Des Moines University. During his 6-year tenure, he was able to grow the university into a world-class educational facility. While there, he grew enrollment, increased the endowment, and integrated new buildings, programs, and initiatives. In October of 2009, Branstad retired from DMU to explore running for governor in 2010. He launched his campaign in January, and in June won the Republican primary and named energetic State Senator Kim Reynolds as his running mate. They were elected on November 2nd, 2010, and sworn into office on January 14th, 2011. In 2014, Governor Branstad's plan to move the state forward gave Iowa a Veterans Job Initiative, Home Base Iowa, the Iowa Apprenticeship and Job Training Act to give working Iowans the skills they need to fill the careers of tomorrow, a plan to repurpose abandoned public buildings into centers of commerce, a strong commitment to a robust renewable fuel standard, and the first tuition freeze at region universities in consecutive years in 25 years. Governor Branstad continues to advance government efficiencies and is committed to spending the hardworking taxpayers' dollars in the most effective manner possible. While running for governor, Branstad and Reynolds set a goal of reducing the size and cost of government by 15%, which was the structural deficit between spending and what the state actually took in. On November 4, 2014, Iowans re-elected Governor Branstad and Lieutenant Governor Reynolds. Please welcome Governor Terry Branstad.
Brad Buck, thank you for that very nice, very generous introduction. I want to add that when we announced that I was intending to run for governor again, we did it here in this historical building, because this building was actually built when my first term as governor, and it was the catalyst for the revitalization of the east side. At that time, this was a very blighted area between the river and the Capitol, and now, as you know, it's a very vibrant, revitalized area known as East Village. So it's great to see all the good things that have gone on and continue to go on in this area. And I'm pleased to welcome all of you today to this very significant occasion as we celebrate writing women back into history. I want to say thank you to all the people that have helped with this, certainly the Department of Cultural Affairs and